Welcome. I'm excited to chat more about your brand. So first,
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about yourselves, who you are, and what your product.
Hi, my name is Kristin Fracassi. I'm the founder and owner of Root Splendor. Root Splendor is a premium, fully non-toxic and natural laundry detergent and stain remover company. We make excellent products that will really change your laundry experience.
Hello, thanks for having us. My name is Alecia, and I've been brought on to help with operations. So, working on efficiencies and bringing new products to our customers.
Love it. So tell me what conscious business means to you and how it applies to what you're building.
Yeah, awesome. I'm really excited to talk about a conscious business. As the founder and owner of this company, I actually had no intention of starting a company. I'm a mom of 4.
That's the best entrepreneurs, right?
I really didn't. I was a social worker before this and a mom and a homesteader. And our boys are very active and really dirty. They just get messy and they're stinky. And so we faced mountains and mountains of dirty clothes. As a consumer, I was using natural laundry products to clean my boys' clothes, and their clothes just were not getting clean. And I was okay with that because I thought that as long as I was using natural products, my kids were safe.
Yeah.
So I was willing to sacrifice efficacy for safety. And then one day I did a deep dive into the ingredients of these natural products and learned that a lot of the natural ingredients are still not safe. So
In which way? Like fragrances?
Fragrance is a
Allergy,
huge
kinda
one. Some of your
Carcinogens, maybe?
Yes, absolutely. They have a lot of the same negative health effects as some of the synthetic ingredients.
And where were you finding that research? Was there
I love doing my own research.
EWG?
EWG is a huge one. So Environmental Working Group, and I'd love to give a shout out to them. We are Environmental Working Group verified. We're one of only a few brands that are EWG verified for our laundry detergent and our stain remover.
So part of what you're focusing on is truly clean from allergens, carcinogens, etc., but also effective.
So with my boys, I had to have something that kept them safe and that worked extremely well. So we formulate with only 100% plant-based ingredients, but we specialize in ingredient safety. So every ingredient is safe for people, pets, and the environment. And fabrics. I end up hiring formulation chemists and enzyme scientists along the way because the chemistry got beyond my own understanding.
Yeah.
So we did 5 years of R&D, and we were formulating for safety and efficacy. So I got our products third-party lab tested, and it was so exciting. I was actually out in the garden one day. We got our lab results, and I remember seeing that we were at a premium efficacy. So we were at the same level of clean as your big name brands, but without any harmful ingredients. And I remembered literally jumping in the garden, so excited. Because that's what I wanted. I wanted this for my family. I had no intention of starting a business, but once I realized we had something truly different than what was on the market, I wanted to bring it to everyone else because we deserve much better.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it sounds like obviously consciousness was built into even the reason you started this business.
Yeah.
How are you seeing it helping you drive revenue and growth? Like obviously your product is helping drive revenue, but are you seeing retailers, are you seeing consumers kind of get excited and pulled into this mission and purpose?
Yeah, very much. So what we're finding is that the consumer, people want better products, but they want truly better products. We specialize in full ingredient transparency. And also something I've not mentioned is our sustainable packaging. We have this truly sustainable formula, but why wrap it in plastic? We have an 800% reduction carbon footprint with this package. So when the consumer is looking for a better for you product, whether it's ingredient transparency, ingredient safety, efficacy, sustainable packaging, we can check all those boxes, which is really driving growth because the consumer and the retailers are looking for, especially the wellness forward consumer, really looking for these better products. There's so much space in the market for us to really shine. People really trust our brand and our product. So once they try it, they come back for more and they're sharing it with their friends.
So that authentic living into that purpose and mission and making sure you're following through on your promises helps customer, not only you gain that first customer and build that trust, but then they keep coming back.
They keep coming back. Yeah. What I like to also talk about is as a business owner, because I'd never owned a business before this, had no intention of being an entrepreneur, there are a million ways to cut corners as a business owner. Every day I have an opportunity to take a shortcut. It changes just the root of who we are as a company. And I just choose daily to stay true to our values and our standards. Yes. Yeah. Which does ultimately drive profit and drive value because we have that brand trust.
Yeah, it's so funny how it almost always maths out that doing the right thing is better for business. Yet somehow, as we scale or as we get pressure from investors, we tend to like get that pressure to cut back. But then we lose our trust with our consumers. We lose the quality of the product, and everything else falls apart eventually. So I don't know why big business has that kind of ethos of just cut all the corners just to get the shareholders a bigger bonus when you know long term you're going to destroy the brand. So I appreciate that kind of taking the long view.
Thank you.
With your business. Let's talk a little bit about innovation too. So what have you had to innovate to make this possible? You already mentioned like efficacy. So do you want to share kind of what you've done supply chain or product development wise to make what you're doing possible?
Kristin and I have been friends for a long time, and I've watched her.
You know how dirty her boys are.
Yes, I do. And stinky sometimes.
Yes.
But I've watched her grow this brand from the very beginning stages. We've even had some, dinners and just chatted about and dreamed about what the brand would look like and what people are wanting in the market. And I've been so proud and was so excited to join her in growing this business. Just seeing how she has, from every decision, from formulation to determining packaging, has not just gone with the status quo on anything. Everything has been extremely intentional and upheld her values, as she was mentioning, with the brand. And we're in a great place because our customers are asking for more products from us. And we've really earned their trust in what the brand stands for, and are really excited to now be working on a new kitchen line. So yes, we're actively working on that. And we've had a lot of fun just establishing our targets on what that would look like in a new category, looking, of course, at formulation and wanting to keep the same high standards that we have on the laundry side in formulation, but also, of course, packaging is such a big deal. So we're looking now, doing a deep dive into what packaging would look like in that category, and excited to start testing things. And one of the really fun parts that I love to kind of nerd out on is bringing in competitor products and looking at the landscape, and not, of course, with a focus on copying, but of seeing how well they work and trying, not trying, but we will achieve those premium results of the mainstream brands, but in a natural way, and upholding to our standards of 100% plant-based, sustainable product and packaging. Hopefully no water added is our goal. We don't want to be shipping water around the country. So we're excited to be doing that and to get into that.
And what are the biggest challenges you're foreseeing in keeping those commitments while making efficacious product?
I mean, we're just in the early stages, so we're excited to see, but I think the challenge is always in the natural area is getting that really the efficacy of premium results with natural, and how we're going to do that.
Is that just a lot of trial and error then? Like you go through 1,000 different recipes or
a lot of testing, working with some experts. And then another goal is, of course, to continue using ingredients that we're already using. And then the packaging. So what will be expected on the kitchen versus in the laundry room for aesthetics as well as functions will be big.
Lots of things.
Lots of things. That's a big question.
And we're here at Expo West where we're seeing lots of innovation.
Yeah, so, and we'll be looking.
For the industry as a whole, like where are you seeing the most exciting innovation that's driving meaningful change?
I think like one of the biggest gaps that we see is products that really are not working to the highest standard. They may be clean, but they're actually not working the way we need them to. So they're just not really delivering. And so it can sometimes turn consumers away from that space just because they're not seeing what they need. And so we're excited to deliver on a new category that can bring consumers in and keep them. Keep them in the space.
Yeah. The consumer is really smart. They're educated. They know what they're looking for. So the greenwashing in the space, in the cleaning industry, actually just the whole natural industry, it's pretty wild. But the consumer, they're aware now, and they're not just picking up on these trendy words or these innovative words. They actually want to know why. What do you mean? Like when we say 100% transparent ingredients, full ingredient transparency, we have a list of all of our ingredients on our package and what each ingredient does, how it cleans the clothes. So it's a matter of standing by the claims that we make. And we think that there's a big gap in the market with that, of people really not being able to stand behind some of these claims.
That's a good point too. And I think the earlier point of making products that actually work and it's not a sacrifice is what the industry needs, because for so many healthier or more sustainable products, even if they aren't greenwashing and they are somehow healthier, more sustainable, there's often a trade-off of like, it doesn't taste good, or the texture is bad, or it doesn't actually wash my clothes. And I think consumers are just tired of making those sacrifices. So if we can make products that work just as well, if not better than conventional products, but we deliver it in a way where it's better for people, better for the community, better for the planet, then that's just going to be a win-win.
It is a win-win for everyone. I was just on a training call the other morning with a bunch of reps. They admitted, they're like, we are avid blank users in our laundry room, and because we haven't found anything that works. And I said, I've got you. And I truly mean that. We've got you. There's no reason to sacrifice safety or efficacy. You can have both. Yeah.
Well, we're here at the Naturally Network event. How has Naturally Network supported your journey?
Wow. I am a huge fan of Naturally Network. So Root and Splendor, we applied for the Naturally San Diego Pitch Slam competition a few years ago, and we won.
Nice.
And since then, Naturally, it's been amazing. The Naturally members and board members are incredibly supportive. The most supportive network I'm a part of. Winning that Pitch Slam has just opened up door after door after door to other pitch slams, other awards.
The credibility or the prizes gained from
all of it?
Okay, nice.
All of it. And honestly, even without winning that, just the people in Naturally Network are so supportive. They want these natural brands to succeed. They want to help network you and find the right people.
We're all in it together. Right?
Truly in it together. So I'm a big fan of Naturally Network.
Love it. And how can the community support what you're trying to build?
Yeah. So spreading the word. We grow organically, organic traction. So what that means is people try this product, and you will love it. You will love it once you try it. But that's all you need to do, is take that first step to try it and then tell your friends about it. Because we are a small company, we're a financially sustainable company. We don't have a lot of dollars. And so we grow as we can, but getting the word out is truly from our consumers and people who love our products.
Well, hopefully we can help a little bit with that here, but where do they go to find out?
You can find us on our website, rootandsplendor.com. We're also in some major natural retailers, Whole Foods Market.
In which region? Or
in Southern SoPac region. Also Grove Collaborative, Misfits Market, Amazon.
Nice.
So we do ship around the country from direct consumer. It is accessible to everyone. Yeah.
Great.
We talked a lot about all the benefits of the brand, but one thing you cannot see or experience is the smell.
Oh, yeah.
It smells amazing, and it's scented with all natural essential oils, and the packaging is really cute. So this wasn't developed in a boardroom. This was developed by women and operated by women. So it's very cute and it smells amazing. So just wanted to add that.
And it's only about 33 cents per load of laundry. So you get all that value packed into 33 cents.
Clean those stinky boys for only 33 cents.
Yes, I do say don't ever give up on a stain. Our stain remover is phenomenal.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you both for taking some time out of your schedule.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Good luck.